Hey guys, welcome back. Robocraft Burst Fire Episode 2. I'm Enigmius, and today we're taking a look at the post-TX1 SMG event landscape in Tier 10, because just before the SMGs came out, the big jumbo SMGs, there were a bunch of nerfs and buffs.
Plasma bomber spotted.
SMGs got nerfed accuracy big time over long ranges, hit pretty hard. Plasma was buffed, rails were buffed, nanos were buffed. But now that the SMG event is over, we get to take a look at what's happening. We're already painting a picture in front of you, and it's not a very good one. See, if you've got a flying bot, you have this tremendous advantage of being able to ignore the terrain. You basically go where you want to go. You see a target, you go in a straight line towards that target. You can be sneaky if you want to, but the point is you have that option. You aren't limited by corners and hills and slopes and all these other things that give land bots and even hovers a bit of a harder time. Now you can see I clipped that guy pretty good with the old plasma there, and he's still in the air. If you listen to what people are saying on the forums, we need to buff wings and buff thrusters and buff electroplates and buff everything so that flyers are much tougher than they are now. Really? Does that sound like a good idea in light of what you just saw? I don't think it does. I think it sounds like a terrible idea, just like nerfing SMGs, because when you have a flyer and you have that tremendous advantage of flight with the extremely significant offensive potential of, say, plasma, or even SMGs, but mostly plasma, the only thing that can give you an incentive to stay out of the sky is if you've got enemies down on the ground that have a pretty easy time of taking you out, just like you can take them out pretty easily from the sky. See, people don't yeah, I know it's pretty OP when I can bomb them, but don't let anyone do anything like that to me. That's the argument. So you get what we have here, which is an enemy team that's half flyers. I mean, a plasma bot thinking, well, we're pretty much screwed. But we don't give up. We don't quit just because things are looking pretty grim. We're kind of looking for an opportunity to flank, and we saw some guys shooting, so we're going to see if we can't get around and find where he was. He's on the move, and that's okay. We're kind of on the move. We're pursuing him. I just want to... People say that rails are supposed to be the natural counter to flyers. Not really. If the flyer sees the rail first, the rail's in very serious trouble. If the rail sees the flyer first, that's one thing. But when you stop and think about the circumstances where a rail gunner gives away their position by this great spiraling beam of energy that they fire at anything that they shoot, if you've got 5 enemy flyers who know that the first thing that they have to get rid of is rail gunners, the first time you shoot at one of them, the other 4 turn. That's just the way it is. And when you can't move your guns without losing accuracy, much less your bots, it's very, very difficult to manage airborne targets that are close to you because they just move too fast. You have to move your guns too much and you lose that accuracy. Not to mention, they can do an awful lot of damage to you in the span of one of your reload cycles, which means as long as the flyers are ignoring you, you can really mess them up. But if they decide that you're now a priority target and they know where you are, it's game over. Especially when there's 5 of them. We're not going to be seeing 5 railguns in any given match. I've seen 2 in matches semi-often because of the recent buff, but not 5. And now you can see this bomber has decided I'm the next to die. But it's the bomber that's not even on the screen. Look at all the guys buzzing around over there. Can't listen to the squeaky wheel when they complain, oh, it's too accurate, oh, it makes me so mad when I sit and I ignore cover and I don't try and protect myself. It chews me up from across the map. Oh, I'm so angry. My flyer. I love to bomb people to smithereens, but don't ever let them do anything like that to me. Buff wings, buff electroplates, just get it over with.